Welcome back to Sunday School. Today is Year A Winter. All the Sunday School lessons before this were all Year A Fall. Now we are in a brand new section of Winter. And today we're going to be lighting the Advent candle Hope. So this is Hope right here. And we are going to be lighting it today because we are starting Advent, which is really, really exciting. Our story today is called The Lord's Welcoming House. The prophet Isaiah spoke God's words. Some messages were comforting, others challenging. One exciting message was about God's future. The Lord is building a big house. How big? One woman wondered. Bigger than the tallest mountain, Isaiah exclaimed. Big enough for everyone. Old people, young people, boys and girls, all of them will say, "Let's go to the Lord's house. The Lord will teach us how to choose what's right." "Let's go now," one boy called. He raced ahead of Isaiah. Many people were filled with joy when they heard God's message. They danced and clapped their hands. The question is, what do you do when you're filled with joy? Here's a picture. An auto is down here. And a pool? Does the new house have a pool? I'm sure it has 2, maybe even 3. And Edna, maybe? I should figure that out, sorry. Isaiah hurried along the road to the temple. He shared God's message with all the people. The Lord will be like a judge, listening to problems and solving them. "Can I live in the Lord's house?" a little girl wondered. All people will be happy. They'll use their swords for garden rakes. Their spears will be weeding tools. No fighting allowed. Children skipped behind Isaiah. They wanted to hear more about the place with no fighting at all. Isaiah invited them to follow. "The Lord will teach us how to choose what's right. Come, let's walk in the light of the Lord." They should just throw their swords away and get some real rakes. Rake swords would be dangerous. I like no fighting at all so people don't get hurt. Here's a picture. Okay, that is the end of our story. Let's get on with our video.
Wow, these triangular crayons are amazing. They're stronger than regular crayons, and they don't roll away.
May I use the brown triangular crayon? I need to color in the mountain of the Lord's house.
No, can't do, Ada. I called dibs on the triangular crayons. Monty is my witness.
I don't call dibs.
Why do you need the whole set the whole time?
That's just how calling things works. You call them, and then you own them for 9 minutes. And that was 6 minutes ago, so I got these babies for 3 more minutes.
Well, what if I call double dibs on the triangular crayons right now?
Double dibs overrides dibs. But beware, for a dibs war could begin.
Well, then I call triple dibs.
Well, then I call quadruple dibs.
Well, then I call 5 upple dibs.
Stop it! Stop it! When will it end? Ah! See, Otto? Now you scared Clara.
You scared her.
And 5-apple isn't a word.
It is so a word.
Just give me the triangular crayons, Otto.
I'd rather rather dump the crayons on the old radiator than let you use a single one.
But that radiator is the hottest thing in the world. The crayons would be doomed.
Give me the triangular crayons, Otto.
Why don't you come over here and take them? How dare you call my bluff? Give those back!
Stop it, Otto. Oh, no! You're being mean.
You're being mean. I'm being perfect. No! I didn't mean it!
What have we done?
The triangle crayons aren't triangles anymore!
Now they're pancakes.
Is it over?
Maybe.
Oh, look at what our fighting has led to. And in the house of the Lord, no less. The last place we should be fighting. Well, Pastor Donna says that people fight everywhere, even in church.
Wait, so she said it's okay to fight?
I think it was more like God knows people are going to fight, but God is always working to bring peace. Well, we're already at peace now that the triangular crayons are gone.
I guess I'll just have to use the square crayons.
Oh no, not again.
Dibs, Ada, wait! We can't keep doing this.
You're right, Otto. We can't keep doing this.
I'm sorry, Ada. I probably take Dibs too seriously.
I'm sorry, too.
Is the dibs war over?
It is. You can come out, Clara.
I'm good.
Okay, in the video, they had really nice crayons, and they were fighting over the crayons. So I thought we would reshape crayons to make them more fun. So what you need is a whole bunch of different colors. I did the pinky yellow theme. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a silicone mold. If you don't have a silicone mold, you could, I don't really know how much you can do. You might be able to put it in tin. I might be wrong. Double check that with your parents because I'm probably wrong. Then you're gonna take all your crayons and you're gonna peel off all the paper. So I'm gonna peel off all the paper and I'll be right back. If you guys are having trouble trying to peel your crayons, you guys can just put them in some warm to hot water. It's just uncomfortable to the touch, that's all. And the paper just falls off. Alright, once you have all your crayons, by the way, if you peel them like this, it takes way too long unless you have like an X-Acto knife. Just put them in some really hot water. Well, not so hot that it'll melt the crayons, but hot enough that the paper just falls off of them. It's pretty cool to watch. But next step is to break them. So I'm gonna try to make them as small of pieces, but try to keep them all the same, if that makes sense. So try to keep them the same size. You're gonna put them into your silicone mold as you want them. So my pieces need to be smaller almost. If you have a countertop, then you can just snap them against the counter. That one's not wanting to break. Try to get a piece in each and every single one of them. It's okay if they overlap or go over side of the top. There we go. We got our crayons all in the molds there. And now we're gonna do my blue color ones. Okay, so our crayon molds are filled. I'm gonna go put these in the oven. Keep an eye on them and get a parent to help you with everything in this craft. And then we'll see what they look like. Dear God, we want to walk in your light. Give us your peace and help us bring your peace to others as we live, learn, and play. Amen. As you can tell by my candle, it's been a very long time. And we had some problems. First thing, my silicone mold, we thought it was supposed to go in the oven. Turns out it's an ice mold. That was for silicone ice mold. So, we were like, okay, our mold is melting in the oven. We scooped all the crayon guts out, put them in a metal tin, 3 of them without liner and 2 with liner. The 2 liners came out. The 3rd ones are still in the freezer. Hopefully they'll pop out, but I'm pretty sure I'll be scrubbing for the next 24 hours. But, so, you know, hopefully you guys learned from my experience. And, yeah, I mean, they're beautiful. They took a lot of work. But that's pretty much it. I hope to see you next time, and bye-bye.